Dobre, super, no a môžeme začať. No.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
Čo to má? Ja má... Počkaj. To čo sa? Počkaj, viem si zmeniť skin. Ja neviem, na... No proste na mňa, hej. Jos, dobre, vyzerám mnoho lepšie. Som roach. Dobre, neviem zabíjať dobrých. Mal by som ísť radšej potichu, nie? A nenapaď. Hej, čo pozeráš na mňa? Ja to nejsom.
Standing behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
Okay. Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough to deal with already as the headman.
Headman?
Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Old age things. Thank you. Katra.
Sure thing. Just make sure to get home safe.
Take care, Eric.
See you around.
OK, kde je môj home? By som chcel vedieť, toto je môj home. Nie, to vyzerá ako... To je fľaša. Fľaša! No tak nie. Aha, nie, tam je môj dom. Však... Jak by som ja nemohol byť... jak by ma mohol niekto napadnúť, keď má meč. Dobre, radšej pôjdem takto potichučky. Niekto si ma takto nevšimne. Jak otváram dvere? Aha, tieto dvere neviem otvoriť. Dobre, už. Bol tu niekto? Ten sa mi moc nepozdáva. Rýchlo.
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
And I just heard about it this morning.
Does anyone else know?
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one, but I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one already. We've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first. You're welcome to stay if you like.
Ale ja nie som Katra.
Ah, there you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss. Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle. This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's gonna kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
Áno, úplne na 1000%.
I have to agree with Ellen. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra.
Ináč mne sa zdá, že teraz my sme proste... Ježiš, naša rodina je úplne nejaká veľmi vážna, hej, alebo... Nie vážna, ale... proste je niečo podobné ako
For all the
kráľ.
times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers. And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it. Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for berries, and I was fine.
Ale ja nejsem Katra.
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly a enviable task. I'm proud of you. Now, Endundravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're gonna insult him or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
Right. I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just in case.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Ty kokos, ja mám dobre veľa coinov. Dobre, poď sem. Haja. Dobre, okej.
One more thing. I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But don't worry. I know the woods and Dad's right. I can handle this. I'll be safe.
Okay.
Just be careful, and come back in one piece. We'll be waiting for you with some dinner ready.
Mňa nevidíš. Čo musím ešte spraviť? Ja neviem, počkaj. Neviem, ale asi si mám otvoriť túto čestku. Strength potion and speed potion acquired. Ale no tak, nemôžem si zobrať armor. Dobre, no. Tak asi by som mohol ísť aj von. Ale čo je? Jo, dobra. Okej, dobra. Počkaj. Okej, takže ja by som asi mal teraz ísť asi tam, do lesa a ja by som mal nejako aby prišli aby som našiel tých candleshi. Cloak. O! Si v pohode? Aha, dobre, Wayfinder. Nemôžem si dať? Nie, nemôžem. Dobre. Idem teď, ja. Ale toto trošku vyzerá čudne. Toto asi spadnú na mňa goblini. To pôjdem trošku potichu. A ich nevyrušil.
What is that? Is someone... Whoa! Stay back!
Ja som vedel, že sú tu goblini.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I wonder if they got something to do with what's going on.
Ale to nie. Že oni ich tam... Nie. Že oni to tam celé neovládajú. Čistka. Možno to môže byť pásca. Možno to je mimík. Toľko veľa vecí. Ja s dovolením najskôr idem na tú čistku. Ja sa bojím, že je to pásca, lebo to strašne vidieť. OK, dobre, tak to asi nebola pásca. A, dobre, ešte, že som taký ľahký.
Guess this is it? Unless this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den. Okay then.
Uh-oh. Toto bude ďalší goblin. Ja už si nechám toto. To je moc veľa zlata. Wow. Tak to... Čo bolo? Ježiš, malinká Mária Gurovská. Ja neviem, ja idem pre istotu. Maličké. Oh, what?
Why do you do this? Release me!
Ty si robíš srandu.
What was that?
No, ja určite nebudem bojovať.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endan Dravair, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh. Recoiling,
I don't know.
Answer me!
Please, stop! Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am I will ask again. Who are you? What happened to those people in my cave?
Your cave? Who or what are...
Do not play games,
Okay.
child. I am Endandravayer, and you will answer my questions.
My name's Katra. I live in the nearby village. You're saying you're the dragon?
Do not play games with me, child. Now answer my questions. What happened in my cave, and what have you done to me?
I wasn't with those people, and I only saw the last part, when that weird coin started doing something. It looked like they were pulling something out of you, and then some thing was put into your body. I thought they'd killed you.
They might have.
What do you remember?
I remember they must have trapped my soul in that coin.
Okay.
I have heard of artifacts that can do such. I had never expected that it would be so painful, though. It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until I could not even tell what part of my body I was feeling. I suppose, though, that I was not feeling my body at all. After that,
Okay.
I saw the thing seeping out of my body, but I could not see if I was breathing. Everything after is unclear. I was still reeling when the next thing I
Dobre.
clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt that transfer again. Then we were here. Now we need to return me to my... Do you smell smoke?
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
Only after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something.
Nie, že nič nespravili. Ty, jemný. Nie, to si robíš srandu. Hlavne, že tento typek s koňom, ten je v pohode.
No.
No, takže, však je to normálne.
Hey, there's something going on in that village over there.
Dobre.
I'm not leaving a tree cover until whatever it is gets sorted out. Bad feeling about it.
Nie. Ježiš. Nie, môj domov. Nie.
Mom! Dad! Ready? Posh! Tanil! Anyone! The house? What happened to the house? Mom! Dad! Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
So there is someone left. Oh, I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful, so you will have to come with us.
What have you done to my home? Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
Killer! What the To čo je? To čo sú, no? Čo si začínate? Čo si začínate? Aj tak zomrete. Jeden už je mŕtvy.
This was my home?
Not anymore, it would seem.
Shut up! Someone has to be left behind. Is anyone there?
Foolish whelp. Looking at this place, if they did not respond the first time, I doubt they ever will.
Why would they do this?
Ja si to rýchlo čítam,
Do
lebo...
you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear yourself?
No, it's just... This is a lot to process, and... I feel sick.
We do not have time for you to be pathetic. Your little village is gone. Accept that and move on.
It's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you please lay off?
Fine.
So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
I do not think that I could even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but that would likely end my life too.
That's good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous eels. Perhaps you can use the coin again to set things right.
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked out.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow, much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the time since.
So I've got the same question as before. What now?
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another.
Oh.
How are we supposed to do all of that or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure or be able to devise one and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
Dobre, no.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Ja mám fireball. Wow. Počkaj. Wow, tak to je super. Dobre, takže asi pôjdeme týmto typkom, ktorý že si nezdrholný. Ináč on úplne je taký chillovanie, že no však niečo sa stalo v tejto viličke, však to je asi nič.
Need a lift?
After nearly 2 weeks of walking, leaving over 100 miles of the coast road behind you, Candlekeep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details. Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
At last! I had forgotten how long it can take to travel when one does not have wings with which to fly. It certainly seems tedious. Remember, Candlekeep is the home of the Avowed, the greatest scholars on the continent. Be respectful, follow their rules, and try not to let anything too uncivilized come out of your mouth.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to this, Vair.
What did you just call me?
Vair. Come now. Endandravair is a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Endandravair is the name given to me by my mother, a great worm of majesty, wisdom, and beauty the likes of which you can scarcely imagine. Vair is childish, altogether too familiar.
Yeah, but it's easier. And it's what everyone at home called you. Now let's get going. We're burning daylight.
Excuse me?
Haha. Wow. Dobre. A teraz na mňa zasa padnú tí goblini, neže? Haha, nepadnú. Ale že vyskočia na mňa, že tako. Ale ja strašne chcem... Počkaj. Nie, áno. Dobre. Došlo to. Môžem podpaliť aj dom? Tak asi je radšej nie.
These fields look almost untended, and I do not hear any farmhands or livestock. Have these places been abandoned for some reason? Keep a keen eye out. If these people fled their homes, they must have had a good reason to do so.
Okay. Neviem, tak... Dobre, ja ho viem posúvať. Ale nič sa nedá. No dobre. Už nebudem robiť zloto. Tak sa poďme po... Ani nie.
Hey you! Wait, I've got something to tell you about those guards. We're starting to wonder if you'd actually stop to talk.
What do you need to warn us about?
Well, the guards aren't going to let you in. I saw you coming up the road, and it's pretty clear you're not from here. So no one's going to let you in, even to the court of air.
Why aren't they letting strangers in?
People that are going missing in the area. Travellers and locals alike. Those farms you pass by, for example. Yeah, the families that live there just up and vanished. No sign of an attack or anything. So the people in charge are getting right paranoid and only allowing residents to enter the city.
Who are you, anyhow?
Oh, people around here just call me Scratch. It's not a very inspiring nickname, but better give 'em my real name in case the authorities come sniffing around. Used to work in the city office as a scribe, but didn't work out.
So how do we get in?
If you're gonna enter Candlekeep, you're gonna need a residence pass.
Oh.
They handed them out to all the locals in their jurisdiction, but it was pretty rushed, and with my special set of skills, I can make one that will fool the guards into letting you through the gate. What do you say? 25 gold, and the documents will be all yours.
Fine. We have a deal.
Good. Now, I can't make this pass from nothing, and I sold my last copy a week ago, so you'll need to find one of your own that I can modify.
Čo robí, prosím vás, ten kôň?
Look at those farmhouses, though. The families there were either taken or left in a hurry. They might have one or two lying around. Bring back a copy, plus payment, and I'll get to work. Be careful, though. The people are gone, but I've heard some rustling around there and other strange sounds. Never seen anything, but it gives me the creeps. And I think I saw someone go into one of those houses, maybe to stay the night, but I never saw them come out. Probably just missed them, though. Good luck!
Of course, we have to do the legwork.
We? I'm the one doing all the work. You're just along for the ride.
I will contribute as best I can. My advice by itself could prove invaluable.
Yeah, if you ever give it.
OK, takže máme nájsť kópie. Nie, proste nám spraví kópie, ale my musíme niečo nájsť. Nejaké papieriky či čo. Možno to nájdeme v súdoch. Lebo proste to nejako nájdeme. Dobre, takže v tomto dome to není, ale vraj, že tu sú nejakí typci, tu aspoň boli.
What is this thing?
Some sort of construct, it would seem. I would presume that it is guarding this house, unless someone left it with more malicious intentions.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it!
Just tear it apart. If it cannot hold itself together, it is no threat. To
sa
think you needed my help to figure even that out.
Dobre, dobre. Ty kokos, prečo všetci? To nezabilo.
Finally! What were those things doing on a farm? I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection.
No, perhaps they wandered here. Rogue constructs are not unheard of. Still, you might learn something if you look around. Then again, what have scarecrows to do with our mission?
Not much, I guess.
Katra, I'm going to try something. Do not be alarmed if things start to look different.
Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, what's going on?
I said not to be alarmed. I was uncertain if I could do this while in your body, but my intimate connection to the material plane allows me certain privileges of perception when...
Plain speak, please. Village kid, remember?
Of course. In essence, I can see some elements of magic, how enchantments work, their origin or nature, what they draw power from. It depends on the situation, but you get the gist of it. Perhaps this will help on occasion, though I must admit that it is somewhat taxing to use this ability with your body. Please be quick.
Ja neviem teraz, akože, že teda mám najskôr posluchnúť toho škriatka, či čo? Dobre, takže nič som nenašiel v týchto dvoch. Ja mám byť quick a... Ježiš, a... To je kokos, ja neviem, čo sa deje. Akože mali byť nejaké špeciálne powery. Čo mal on nájsť? Niečo spraviť, alebo kde, neviem. Wayfinder, no, ten mi teraz nepomôže. Neviem, aha, ja sa tam nejako mám dostať.
Papers, please.
Actually, I was wondering if you could tell me why you're not letting foreigners in?
Not just foreigners. Anyone who doesn't live around here or otherwise has prior approval won't be allowed in. We've had a rash of vanishings lately, and the sages are being careful.
I'll be back later.
Right. And remember to bring your papers next time. Feel bad you came all this way for nothing.
Dobre, ale ja vážne teraz neviem, čo mám spraviť. Ja idem asi za týmto typkom. Alebo že by sa rozbilo zo... Ale nie, počká. Dobre, mám už farbu. A ja teda by som mal nájsť tie papery, či čo. Lebo som teraz strašne confused. No, milión vecí. Milión. Ale ja by som možno... Asi aj teoreticky mohol spraviť... Aha, dobre, to už sa otvorilo. Dobrá. Dobre, tam je čestka. Áno. Aj rotten oniony. Aj rotten... Počkajte, viem ich zjesť.
Folded and then stuffed haphazardly among a pile of now rotting onions, you find a piece of parchment marked with an official-looking seal and titled Evidence of Residence in the Candlekeep Territories. A bit wordy and a bit more aromatic than you'd like, but it should do the trick.
Good. Now return to that individual Scratch. Let us hope that he is adequate to the task.
Hope or not, we don't have many other options to resort to out here.
Why must you insist on calling me that?
It's what everyone in the village called you. It's easier than saying your full name.
Be glad that I am a magnanimous and forgiving dragon, else I would be inclined to start tearing up your mind again.
Don't worry, you're already a big enough headache as it is.
Just crack.
Is that a bit of legal documentation I see there? And smell? Okay, well, you work with what you've got, right? Give me a bit to scrape off and refinish the important parts, then I'll start with colour matching, then confirming handwriting, and your eyes are glazing over. Just give me the goods and wait a bit. And here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Just don't let any wizards near it. They get curious. They've probably got spells or something that can sniff out a forgery. Otherwise, though, no one will ever be the wiser. Enjoy the castle!
On zomrel. Někdo zabil. Já ho pomstím. Tu vám dám, toto by vám malo stačiť.
Papers, please.
Here's my residence certificate.
The guard glances at the paper, noting the seal and the signatures, but does not peer too closely. Watching him scrunch up his nose, the cursory inspection might have to do with not wanting...
All right. Everything looks fine. Head on in. Just keep an eye out for any strange activity.
Ďakujem. Hanku.
Passing through the city walls, you are dumped into a large, open square that seems to double as a marketplace. It is not exactly brimming with life, but considering how you've lived nearly all of your life in a small village, the number of people in one place is staggering, and the activity threatens to be overwhelming.
Good. That was tedious, but we made it. Now the next part could be problematic. Only the avowed and certain others are allowed into the inner ward through the emerald door on the far side of this courtyard. Talk to the keeper there and determine what is required to get in and speak with one of the experts.
Asi som dostal... Nie, ja vlastne mám ísť do menúčka. Mám ísť asi takto. Á. Dobre, máme nastato. Dobre. A idem, dám si charizmu. Dobre. Dobre, takže ja by som tu mal... Kde ísť? Nejakého kartu. Dobre, kúpim si to. Aj toto. Ja sa najskôr pozriem, že koľko stojí tento meč. 35! Ďakujem. Ach jaj, dobre no. S gardom sa tu mám nejakým... super. Ale... Že vraj? Toto? Pán gard, dobre, to nie je. Jaký midi-pidi. Aha, to je ten guard.
What business have you here, child?
What is your job here?
I am the keeper of the Emerald Door. If you cannot deduce my duties from that, then a nexus of learning may not be an appropriate place for you.
I wish to speak with one of the researchers.
You and everyone else. Do you have an appointment or a letter of introduction?
What if I told you that I am sharing this body with the soul of a dragon that had their body abducted by cultists, and that we are looking for a way to bring him back to his original form?
Ugh, not another one of these. There's always some vagrant spouting about being cursed or needing to find evidence of their royal lineage or some other such nonsense. If you truly believe that dragon business, then you do not need a scholar's help. You need a doctor so that they can check your head.
Gotta say, you're a rather rude and unpleasant person. I'll be looking for more friendly company now. Maybe in the nearest pig pen or among the rats.
Very well. I'm glad to see that you have acknowledged where you belong.
This is unacceptable. We must find someone to assist us, and soon. I can only imagine what those monsters are doing with my body, and already I chafe at being confined to your...
Wow, thanks. Well, do you happen to know where we could find a rare or unique book?
No. Distasteful as this may be, we might have to find another dubiously legal way around this problem. Actually, I remember passing a sewer grate earlier. If there are sewers for this outer area, then they surely have some for the inner ward.
So, you want me to break into a sewer, sneak through Ogma knows what kind of filth, and then break into the inner ward to, what?
Okay.
Kidnap or threaten a scholar into helping us?
Presumably, we would be able to find someone more reasonable, or at least amenable to our request. However, we cannot do that from out here. The sewers are our only option.
You only say this because you won't have to smell what I do.
Actually, I will. You think I only see through your eyes? Child, I am bound to experience everything that you do. Believe me, sharing in your bodily functions these past...
Ew. Okay, point taken. Sewers it is then, I guess?
Started. Jak. OK, jak. Ďakujem. Mali by tu byť niekde. Ale ja neviem kde. Ináč toto tak vyzerá dobre. A teda, ak by ste sa chceli dozvedieť, kde nás to teda prinesie všetko, kde teda dokončíme, či sa vôbec dostaneme do tohoto krásneho hradu, no tak to si musíte počkať. Musíte si pozrieť ďalšie nové video, takže určite dajte zvonček a dobre sa majte a odber mi dajte.